What's going on, guys? The Jake from jlgaming. We're here on some Hytale updates. Actually, we are on the first update since the release, which was what on Tuesday. So yeah, only 4 days ago. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, four. Yep, 4 days ago. With that, guys, they released update one on January 17th, which is today, the Saturday. And yeah, we just got some big things, so they've adjusted a few things, and we're just gonna go over with them, kind of keep it up to date, and go from there. So yeah, this is the first big update. They added dinosaurs and other NPCs to the underground jungles. So in the Dark Zone, I forget, in the Devastated Lands, I guess it is. They had the jungles underneath. They now have life. They had some life, but not much. But now we actually have life and we actually have NPCs, so it should make it interesting. You do, however, have to go to another world or like farther out to generate new land in order to get them to spawn. So yeah, that's one thing. So if you already explored some, well, now you gotta explore again. With that being said, they also went ahead and have atmospheric effect and creature spawns for a lot of the different areas in the devastated lands and biomes. So yeah, they also have volcanic effects and other things as well. They added entity placements, texture interior to Faron villages and removed invisible filler blocks for the Forgotten Temple area. So yeah, that's some of the changes. NPCs and creatures, let's go into them. They added knockback to creatures who didn't and NPCs who didn't have knockback already. Fire themed NPCs will not take fire damage. However, they will still catch on fire for now. Crystal Earth Golems spam attacks have been improved. Skeletons no longer take drowning damage. Quebecs are immune to environmental damage caused by cactus and brambles. Torque Shamans now summon. Uh, they pretty much replace a placeholder summon animation, so might have a new summon animation now. Added proper loot tables to the Quebecs and Torques in the Whisper Frost Frontiers. Livestock no longer climb on your chicken coop, and wildlife cautious predators such as the foxes no longer just attack you on sight. That wasn't supposed to be a thing. Now they will still fight you though. Going into crafting items and farming, the backpack are now easier to obtain. Base pack can now require tier 1 workbench down from tier 2. Base backpack costs reduced to 8 medium leather down from 16. Upgrade the backpack to the first time now required tier 2 bench down from tier 3. Light, medium, heavy hide now take 10 less seconds. A lot faster to do hide now. Crafting benches can now pull materials from chests 14, within 14 blocks horizontally and 7 up and 6 blocks vertically, up from 4. So they increased that. Sweet. Processing bench now display item tooltips in the upgrade requirements panel. All raw fruit and vegetables now only grant health regen. Cooking them grants the benefits. Dropped items should no longer get stuck on the side blocks. Torches and other handling items will now be placed on the ground when equipped in a utility slot. So now, if you have torches in your utility slot, like a whole stack of them, you can actually place them down now instead of just not being able to do that while you're wielding a pickaxe. Pickaxe hedge is now only swung when using primary action. So when you right click and rather than left click, it doesn't do anything. So that helps with the placement. Corn now gives one essence of life rather than four when exchanged in farm bench as it previously figured, making it better than higher tier crops. Okay, okay. Fully grown cauliflower pumpkin no longer drop regular seeds when broken by hand or with any tool. Fully grown eternal crops will no longer drop eternal seeds when broken by hand or with any tool. Wood logs now display their respective wood type. Okay. Example, oak log will display hardwood in its tooltips. Ah, hardwood, softwood. So that's the thing that we haven't came across, but I know that's a problem. Because you don't know what it is. You just have to guess. Watercolor block no longer displays as dev item quantity. It no longer has its unused processing bench interaction. It is now a decorated furniture block that can also be crafted in the furniture bench. Ah, so we got that. New hit sounds for stone, new hit sounds for ores. Horses now properly play running sounds when mounted. Torch burn loop replaced with softer ambient sound. Adjust volumes for your cocoon breaking, piglet, and stuff like that. Reduce pitch variation on sword swings. Add new orb breaking particles. Add new eating particles. A new particle effect near above NPCs when absorbing their memory. Updated health potion to visual effects with glitter, glow, and spiral particles. Fixed rope offset when held in hand. Fixed hand positioning for various plants, flowers, and foliage as well. Going into UI performance and quality of life, you can now sleep at 7:30 rather than 9:30. Edit information panel explaining Heart of Orbis the first time can be used. That toggle full screen, switch HUD, and take screen can no longer be bound to mouse buttons. The game now warns when launching pre-release versions, opening worlds from different versions. Find field of view while sprinting is now limited to 160 to prevent hyperdrive effect. Canceling LAN server discovery now works properly, and the interaction system now handles lag spikes better. Character customization, new eye types, new mouth option, new hair color, reworked bangs, and Featherhood is now correctly showing. Combat balance weapon attacks should now check for line of sight. The regular oh, so you can't hit them through doors. Dang it. The regular burn effect now generally deals less damage. Burn applied by lava remains unchanged. Cactus and brambles now deal environmental damage. Commands and servers. Give command now support specifying item durability. Teleport commands. Whitelist and ban command now support online and offline. Bottleneck bandwidth. Propaganda congested control. I don't know what that means, honestly. I couldn't tell you. Improved authentication and session token handling. Extras, just some paw prints. Fixed, not pretty much fixed misconfiguration that allowed weapon charge attack to not consume stamina correctly when swapping to another hotbar. Fixed signature ready sound. Adventure mode, fixed regular expression parsing and command. Fixed issue for signature attacks could be used without signature energy. Fix some items allowing longer interaction ranges than intended. Fix fluid flow behavior when stacking water sources. Fix crash while using non-English folder. Fix crash selecting certain hairstyle. Fix crash corrupted avatar. Fix crash when memories plugin failed. Fix an issue where rewards from restoring were granted early and did not match the correct number of memories. Fix waiting for chunks. Fix crash when player model. Fix localization loop. There's so many fixes. Fix single player servers. Session refreshed. Crop growth with certain crops like turn might grow quickly. Chunks are now saved when a farming block updates. Alright, so that was pretty much the whole list of everything that went through. The big things are we got dinosaurs and NPCs in the jungles. That's a big change. They fixed up like crafting and some of the workbenches work faster. Your workbenches reach out farther to gather material. Backpack upgrades are easier to get. Um, Pretty much did some good quality of life changes, and I think they're going in a good direction. But yeah, I just want to go over it with you guys, go through it really quick. But with that, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget the like button, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you on the next update.